Welcome to the legend of the Singing Stone of Silver Lake, a story that proves truth has a voice that never dies.
In a village nestled by the shimmering Silver Lake lived two brothers, Kale and Finn.
Kyle, the elder, was a skilled hunter, his heart filled with a quiet envy for his younger brother. Finn was a musician. His melodies on the flute could charm birds from the trees and make the sternest villagers smile. His spirit was as bright and clear as the lake itself, and he was loved by everyone, especially Alara, the village elder's daughter, whose heart he had won with his gentle tunes and kinder heart. Kale watched them from the shadows, his jealousy a bitter poison. He too admired Alara, but her eyes only ever saw Finn. One crisp autumn morning, the brothers went hunting deep in the woods. The air was filled with the scent of pine and damp earth. As they ventured further, Finn, ever the optimist, played a cheerful tune on his flute. The melody echoed through the trees, a stark contrast to the darkness growing in Kale's soul. He saw his chance when they reached a secluded clearing. "Look, Finn," Kyle said, pointing towards a dense thicket. "I saw a magnificent stag go in there. You wait here, and I'll flush it out towards you." Finn, trusting as always, nodded and lowered his bow, his flute still in his hand. Kale circled around, but his intentions were far from hunting a stag. With his heart pounding a frantic, ugly rhythm, he approached his brother from behind. In one swift, terrible moment, jealousy won. Kale struck Finn down. Silence descended upon the clearing, broken only by the rustling leaves. Panicked, Kale dragged Finn's body to the edge of Silver Lake, and under the cloak of twilight, pushed him into the cold, deep water. He returned to the village alone, his face a mask of sorrow. He told everyone a tragic story. A monstrous boar had attacked them, and brave Finn had sacrificed himself to save his brother. The village mourned. Illyra's heart shattered into a million pieces, her world losing its music. Kale, playing the part of the grieving brother, was comforted by all. He had gotten what he wanted, but the silence Finn left behind was deafening. A year passed. The seasons changed, but the sorrow over Finn's loss remained. One day, a young shepherd boy was tending his flock by the shore of Silver Lake. He noticed a peculiar smooth white stone gleaming just beneath the water's surface. It was unlike any stone he'd ever seen, shaped almost like a human heart. Curious, he waded in and picked it up. As his fingers closed around it, a faint, sad melody seemed to hum from within the stone. Fascinated, the boy took the stone back to the village. He showed it to his friends, and whenever someone held it, they could hear the same haunting tune, a beautiful, melancholic song without words. News of the singing stone spread like wildfire. Villagers flocked to see it, each one holding the stone and hearing the same sad, sweet melody. It was Finn's music. Everyone recognized it. It was the tune he used to play for Alara, a melody of pure love and joy, now tinged with an unbearable sadness. The stone became a source of wonder and sorrow. It was a constant reminder of the musician they had lost. Alara, who had been a shadow of her former self, asked to see the stone. The moment she held it, the melody grew stronger, clearer, as if the stone was crying out to her. Tears streamed down her face as she listened to the song of her lost love. The music spoke of a beautiful day, a brother's trust, and a sudden sharp betrayal. Kale, now a respected figure in the village, heard about the stone and grew uneasy. He dismissed it as foolish nonsense, a trick of the wind and water, but the whispers grew louder. People started saying the stone sang Finn's last moments. The guilt that Kale had buried so deep began to surface, clawing at his conscience. He couldn't sleep. Every rustle of leaves sounded like Finn's flute. Every shadow seemed to hold his brother's accusing gaze. Finally, during the annual harvest festival, the village elder brought the singing stone to the center of the gathering. "This stone," he announced, his voice booming, "sings with the spirit of Finn. It holds a story we must all hear." He passed the stone to Alara. As she held it, the melody filled the square, so clear and poignant that a hush fell over the crowd. Then the elder turned to Kale. "Kale, you were the last to see him. Hold the stone. Tell us what you hear." Kale's face went pale. His hands trembled as he reached for the stone. The moment his skin made contact, the melody stopped. A dead silence fell. And then, a voice, clear and chilling, echoed from the stone, a voice that everyone recognized as Finn's. "Brother," the voice whispered, for all to hear. "Why?" "My trust was my end. By your hand I fell, into the cold lake where my secret you meant to quell. Gasps rippled through the crowd. All eyes turned to Kale, who stood frozen, the stone dropping from his lifeless fingers. The color drained from his face as the truth, entombed for so long, finally broke free. He stumbled backward, his carefully constructed lies crumbling around him. He couldn't deny the voice. He couldn't escape the truth. Overwhelmed by guilt and fear, Kale confessed everything: the jealousy, the lie, the murder. Justice, though delayed, was served. Kale was banished from the village, condemned to live with the ghost of his actions. The singing stone, its duty done, fell silent forever. Its melody was gone, but its message was not. The villagers took the stone and placed it on a pedestal in the center of the village, a monument to Finn and a powerful reminder. The legend of the Singing Stone of Silver Lake is more than just a ghost story. It's a timeless lesson that the truth, no matter how deep you bury it, will always find a way to the surface. It may be a whisper on the wind, a melody in a stone, or a voice from the past, but it will be heard. Because truth has a voice that never, ever dies. Thanks for journeying with me into this incredible legend. What did you think? Let me know in the comments below. And if you love stories that make you think, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tales from around the world. See you next time.